Thank you so much for joining us this morning with Marco van Staden. Stuart Bathgate, can I ask that you kick us off? Thank you.
Will do. Thanks, Luna. Hi, Marco. Just
Hello,
one question. Fine, thanks. One question from me. Where will Glasgow pose the biggest threat to you on Saturday, either through their own strengths or any weaknesses that you may have?
No, so obviously we know they're a very good attacking team. So yeah, we can't take anything for granted. So we would like to prep for everything. So yeah, whatever Glasgow will bring, hopefully we have prepped well for that. But yeah, we obviously know they have a good running game.
Okay, that's fine.
Thanks, Stuart. Ati. Oh, Ati doesn't have a mic next to his name, so he won't be able to speak. Anime.
Thank you, Lunga. Hello, Marco.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you.
So looking at the game from this weekend against Leinster, you obviously had a very specific game plan for that. Would something similar work against the Warriors? Obviously, you had a good look at how they managed to beat Munster. My question would probably be, how would you go about beating a team like that? Franco is also a very cunning and clever coach, and he would have plans of his own. How would you approach this game?
Obviously, every team, every week's different. But I think the main focus was to focus on our things and the things we can control. We can't control what they're going to bring and how they will play on the day. So, yeah, our focus was on doing our things very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Can we go to... Okay, Ati's mic is on now.
Thanks, Lunga. Hi, Marco. How are you?
I'm Adif. Good, and you?
Good. Marco, you are part of the lead. I assume you're part of the leadership group there by the Bulls. I just wanted to get a sense from you, what has been the message to the players? And again, someone like you who's a World Cup winner, what has been the message to the players during this week ahead of the final?
Obviously, it's a big occasion, and yeah, like we suspect, it's going to be a full Loftus. But yeah, like I said in the previous question, I think to stay calm, do the things we do, focus on ourselves, and the things we can control, we do it very well. But yeah, not to make the occasion too big. So it's we have to keep doing what we're doing because there's a reason why we're in this privileged position.
I mean, being in this position for you guys, what does it mean, playing this final, considering the hard work the team has put throughout the season, all the plans that Jake had to sort of make sure you guys finish high on the log to reach this point, what does it mean, being playing in this final for you guys?
No, for us, it means a lot. It means a lot to the guys playing, the guys not playing, the guys that has prepared us every single week to make sure we are prepared to the best of our ability, the coaches, the staff, and for the people of Pretoria. I think we make a difference when we win every weekend. And to host a final at Loftus for the people of Pretoria, I think it's massive for them as well. It gives a good vibe in our city. But yeah, it's not just the team playing. There's so many people involved for us getting this home final. But yeah, for us it means really, really a lot.
Marco, last one from my side. I mean, you were out injured and then you came back. But then just how are you feeling again, just in terms of being in tune with the pace of the game from last week? How are you feeling right now?
No, I'm feeling 100%. 100%.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Lunga.
Thank you.
And go say Art. We will now move to Devin H.
I'm good, thanks, Lunga. I mean, Ati asked 2 of my questions already, so thanks.
All right, cool. Next time, don't share the same script. Brendan Nell.
Morning, Marco, and good to see you again and being close to a final. You were
Thank
part
you.
of the Bok World Cup squad last year. You guys went through obviously all the pressure of that, those nail-biting knockout games, and while you didn't play in the final, you must have experienced that sort of pressure in a finals week of a World Cup final with everybody's focus on you. I know this is not the same type of occasion. I know you're playing at Loftus, but just how has that compared, just the build-up for you, just from a player's point of view?
No, obviously it's a massive occasion. If you already last week after the game, and when it was, or when we confirmed the final is going to be at Loftus, so yeah, and it's going to full Loftus, so the occasion is big, but yeah, it's a privilege to have that pressure. I think that it's a nice pressure. I mean, you're hosting a final at your home ground, so I think you can't ask for more than that. And like I said in the previous question, it's more than just lifting the trophy. There's so many people involved, so the purpose for winning and for playing in a final, it's a lot bigger than just lifting a trophy. And I think that not makes us calm, but keeps us focused. Yeah.
And also the last time you guys played Glasgow, they're a team that's got the best mauling record in the competition, scored the most maul tries. That's obviously a threat from them. I mean, that's not the only threat, obviously, but is that something that you guys have worked on this week, also containing that maul?
Yeah, like I said, we've worked on a lot of things. We've worked on whatever they might bring. Like say from week to week it differs. They've been here a few weeks ago, so they know what to expect. They know what worked for them. So we obviously from our side worked on everything to be prepared as best as we can. But yeah, as well, we worked on our things. So we can't just focus on the opposition. We have to focus on our things as well. So yeah, we prepared the best we can for anything they might bring.
Last one just from me. I mean, it's a strange week when there's a Springbok test at the same time as a final. You've obviously got one eye on hoping to get back into that squad as well. Just how's that being for you, having to focus on this task and all your attention on this task, where in the background, a couple of kilometers down the road, the Springbok team was, and they were training at Loftus the whole time. How's that been for you as well?
No, for me, it's just focusing for what's in front of you. And at this stage, the bit I have to focus on how I play, and now I'm playing at the Bulls. And the bit I play there, then that's in my control. The rest is not in my control. So I'll do the best I can on the field and what's in front of me now. So yeah, what's in front of me now is playing for the Bulls semis and finals. So yeah, my focus was there, and if I do the best I can there, yeah, I can just control what I can control.
Thanks, Marco. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ken Boller. Ken? Okay, whilst Ken finds his unmute button, Morgan?
Thanks, Lunga. I'm Marco. Marco, a person doesn't want to dwell on the past, but how much would it mean for you guys to win this final, especially taking into account that 2 years ago you fell just short of, what would have been a historic title?
No, it will mean a lot for us. Like I said, it's not just for the players playing. There's so many people involved, from the guys not playing to the people working behind the scenes, coaches, people working at the stadium, and for the fans coming out every weekend. So it will mean a lot for them, and I think that's why we have a bigger purpose than just lifting a trophy. We're playing for a lot more people than just the 15 or 23 guys on game day.
And lastly, how much inspiration do you guys take out of that performance of Cameron Hanekom last week? Because he was just outstanding, and it seemed to light something in you guys. Yeah,
no, a lot. I mean, Cammy, if you see him doing something well next to you, you just want to join in and do it just like him and put in extra effort. So now he's massive for the team, and the way he plays now, I think inspires the whole team just to do that extra bit and give that extra bit of effort. So no, he inspires the whole team definitely.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Ken, should we try again?
Yeah, I hope you can hear me now.
Yeah, we can.
Great, thanks, Lunga. How's it, Marco?
Fine,
Marco, you mentioned Glasgow playing a running game last weekend against Leinster. Obviously, the breakdowns were absolutely crucial. I mean, they're known as a team that hangs on to the ball for a very long time, but you guys managed to score some actually crucial turnovers in that game. Is the breakdown challenge against Glasgow Warriors similar? I mean, running game implies that they also want quick ball from the ruck. And do you guys need to bring anything different to Glasgow as compared to the effort against Leinster?
I think the breakdown work we've put in all season is not just from last week. I think we've been building it up and working on it every week. I think a breakdown is at this stage a big part of any game. Not just if a team is a running team, an attacking team. So a breakdown is a big part of the game. So yeah, it's been a big focus on us. So yeah, no, it's we'll definitely, there's a big focus on the breakdown.
And I know Brendan touched on it in his question, but if I can just make it a bit more personal for you, obviously you're a Rugby World Cup winner. You've played in these really big matches before. Can you just tell us about your sort of preparation, your sort of mindset going into the game? Presumably there will be nerves, but
Hello? Sorry, we went away there.
Sorry, I was just asking, I don't know how much you got of that. Brendan touched on it, but if I can just ask about, for you personally, obviously you're a Rugby World Cup winner. You've played in these really big games before. Can you just tell us about your preparation ahead of Saturday? And presumably there will be nerves. What will your sort of mindset be going into the final?
No, my mindset is not making the game bigger than it is. It is a big occasion, and being a full Loftus, but that's a privilege. Having all the people at Loftus, and we are having our own final. But focusing on what I can control and what we as a team can control, and doing what we've been doing the whole season, and the things we've been doing good. So. Not focusing on external things and just doing what we can control and our basics very well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken. Ashfaq.
Thanks, Lunga. Can I go in Afrikaans, Lunga?
Yep.
Thank you. Marco, die desperaatheid was daar almal om te sien verlede week teen Leinster. Julle het reg veral na tweede helfte met die verdediging. Wat is die manier om dit weer te kan doen 'n week later? Want sommige mense sal sê julle finaal verlede week al gespeel al. Kan jy weer op daai vlak kom?
Nee, definitief. Ek dink ons het nog voorberei. Ons berei nie voor net om 'n semifinal te wen nie. Ons het voorberei om die final te wen. So daai desperaatheid is 'n ek dink dit kom van ons kultuur af, onder die spelers onder mekaar. En ja, nie net die spelers nie, ons hele idee. Ek dink ons werk hard, en dit is ons filosofie nog die hele seisoen deur gewees. So ek dink daai desperaatheid kom met die geleentheid wat ons nou gekry het, en dis 'n voorreg. So ja, ek glo almal se koppe is weer reg vir die game.
Net in terme van 'n finaal, ek kon nou die Bullstormers finaal 2 jaar gelede, waar almal gevoel het en Jake ook agterna dat julle miskien nie julle natuurlike game gespeel het nie, dat julle 'n bietjie teruggehou het in terme van die aanval veral. Hoe belangrik is dit om my balans te kry? Jy weet dis 'n finaal, so jy wil nie net kanse vat nie, maar jy moet nog altyd julle natuurlike spel lewer, want julle het meeste punte, meeste drie hierdie seisoen gedruk.
Ja, nee, ek dink daar's 'n rede hoekom ons gekom het en in hierdie bevoordeelde posisie is waar ons is. So ja, soos ek sê, ons het gefokus op wat ons kan beheer. Maar ja, dit is 'n balans maar ek glo almal en ons voorbereiding in die week is goed vir daai.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Ashfaq. Kobus Klassen.
I'm good, thank you, Lunga.
All good. Dasim?
How's it, Marco? How are you doing?
En van jou?
All good, thanks. First question, obviously, against Leinster, you guys were put down as the underdogs. Actually, Jake himself said it. Obviously, by playing at home this weekend, Glasgow having travelled, etc., you guys can't put yourselves in that position anymore. Is that more pressure to suddenly sort of have that change of sort of mindset in terms of where you stand before the game has started?
No, I don't think so, because we didn't go into the Leinster game thinking or having us being motivated about what we can take away of them because we are the underdogs. Our focus was we want to get into the final, and that's the goal. So being the underdogs last week, yeah, we were not motivated by taking the favorite out or being motivated by, like I said, what we can take away of them. Our focus was from the start getting into the final. So, and our focus is the same. Yeah.
Just on a personal note, your season has been quite stop-start with that knee injury that I think you suffered it in the first game against Leinster. How frustrating has that been for you, or do you just not care because you had to play in the final now?
No, it's been a bit, but yeah, I believe everything happens for a reason. When you get an injury, you can strengthen the other things. But yeah, everything is 100% now. So yeah, my focus is when I get an opportunity to be on the field, I want to give 100%. So yeah, obviously we want to stay and have a full season, but yeah, injuries unfortunately happen. So you can either see it as a negative, or you can see it as a positive to start and use that time to strengthen other things. So, but when I'm on the field, I would like to be and give 100%.
And just speaking of Cam Anacom, in your opinion, obviously as a senior player that's watched him come through this season, what is it that makes him such a good player? What's your analysis of why he's such a good player?
No, he's just a guy that never gives up, and he just gives 120% effort in everything he does. So yeah, he just goes full out. If it's on defense, if it's on attack, and anything he does in the field just goes 100%. So yeah, and that's what when you play next to Cam, you know he will give everything that he has. So and that makes him very, very good.
And last one from me, that last 20 minutes against Glasgow, the last time they came to Loftus, it's obviously been highlighted quite a lot because there are learning opportunities for both sides in it. What would you say the Bulls' lessons were from it?
Yeah, just I think we had a lot of soft moments in a short amount of time. So I think just to keep the focus up for 80 minutes and play for 80 minutes, I think we stopped playing at one stage in that game. So yeah, I think just to keep going for the full game. Yeah, and because if you give Glasgow soft moments, they'll definitely take it, and you'll pay the price.
Thanks, man. Good luck.